What's up, guys? A little bit darker today, should be brightened back up tomorrow, so here we go. Part 1, 3 rounds is going to open up with 8 muscle cleans. And so what that means is you're going to set up from the ground, get your good full pull, and bringing it straight up. So you have no rebend, you're just going to pop it and pull it up. And the reason why we like to open up with this is it makes sure you get a good powerful hip extension without having to retreat back under the bar. So 8 muscle cleans with just an empty barbell, right? And then 8 hang squat cleans. So now that you've opened these hips up fast and powerful, now you're gonna go from the hang, pop, and drop all the way down into the bottom of a squat, right? So I just did like a little power catch. You'll drop all the way to the squat. If I go all the way down, I'll be out of frame, too easy. So 6 hang squat cleans, and then hold it up in the front, and 4 front squats at that point. All with a barbell, at least for the first round. If you wanna put a little bit of change on the second round, you go right ahead. 30-second rest, nice and short, maybe a minute rest, no problems. Part 2 is going to be 4 rounds of 10 overhead squats at 45 to 55%. And you can sub this out with a front squat if you have any mobility issues. If you do, then go off 45 to 50% of your front squat. You could go up to 55, but it might be kind of heavy for this many reps. So 45 to 50% of your front squat. Then you're going to knock out 15 Russian kettlebell swings just up to the chest level, and then a 400-meter run that I accidentally highlighted with yellow for your enjoyment now, right? So normally this is going to be a rest. So apparently 400-meter run is your rest today. So you're going to do 10 overhead squats, 15 Russian kettlebell swings, and then a 400-meter run that doubles as a rest. Here we go. Part 3 is going to be 15 and 15 single leg banded good morning. So with that, you got the band on, you run it around a single leg, right? So you're still going over the same way. And if you want, you can kind of almost offset your foot back and push back. And you can offset your other foot back and push back. And the goal there is just to be able to isolate much more on one side. Try to help build up balance. Find where there's any kind of imbalances, focus it, keep it nice and slow, activate that muscle. Then you got 10 box hamstring curls. What's that? You put your heels on the box, you're hanging from rings with your heels out here, and you're gonna pull your glutes to the box. But in your mind's eye, think about pulling the box to your glute. Even though that's not what's gonna happen, that's gonna help you focus that hamstring. Leg muscle, if you want a mobility measure, too easy. Power and iron up. Exact same warm up we talked about. Then you're gonna press on, and you're gonna clean your first rep. So it's gonna come from the ground, catch, and start your front squats at that point. So you got 9 at 30 to 35%. Then you got 7 at 40 to 45%, 5 at 50 to 55%, and then 2 sets of triples and 2 sets of triples at 60 to 65 and 70 to 75. Again, clean your first rep. You can squat clean it if you want, right? 1 rep down, 2 more squats, drop it there on your last sets. Resting 1 to 2 minutes between rounds. Part 3, 3 to 4 rounds of single leg dumbbell deadlifts, right? And so with that, we're just gonna stay nice and solid. You can either kick one leg back, kind of float in the air, come down, really find that balance, come back up. Or if you need to kind of put one foot on the ground for a balancer, that's okay. Just keep it biased in one leg, right? 1 second down, 1 second little freeze in the bottom, 1 second back up, 1 second reset, right? Holding with the opposite arm. So we're going down, switch to the other. 1 minute of kettlebell swings after that. So hamstrings can be nice and hot, right? And one thing you could do as well is you could do 5 and 5, 5 and 5 for your total of 10 if you'd like. But either way, then 1 minute kettlebell swings, 30 seconds of bike or row, 1 minute rest. Part 4 is going to be like very similar to what we already talked about over here. It's going to be 10 box hamstring curls and 10 and 10 single leg reverse hypers. Again, working on that balance across the entire back and lower pelvic region, right? Part 1 of TDY is going to be 3 rounds of what we already talked about, except you're doing a dumbbell. So dumbbell muscle clean, hang squat clean, dumbbell front squats. Part 2, as many reps as possible. Again, let your first set be kind of a warm up. So as many reps as possible, dumbbell front squats, have some fun with that, rest 1 to 2 minutes. Part 3, 10 and 10 single leg dumbbell deadlifts, 1 minute double dumbbell hang snatch, just like the hang kettle, or just like the kettlebell swings, 30-second bike, row, or run with a 1 to 2 minute rest. And then you got 10 dumbbell hamstring curls, followed up by 10 seated dumbbell deadlifts, right? So working that middle back region, sitting with the belly against the thigh. Hope you guys enjoy the workout. Hoo-yah, never quit.